Welcome back, President Chen.
Mommy.
My son?
Mommy.
Lu Chenyu, son of Shen Manjin.
I thought you weren't coming back until tomorrow. Why are you back a day early?
It's a surprise inspection, of course. To see how you've been managing things after taking over the Lu Group. Right. Your girlfriend, isn't she with you today?
Ruoshan? She thought you were arriving tomorrow. So she's still at the company, working with a major client. She wanted to give you a surprise. To win your approval.
She's a good girl. But you know, I have never cared about family background. Look at how many years I've been sponsoring poor students. As long as she has good character and lives well with you, that's enough. Everything else is of no concern to me.
Having a mother as beautiful and successful as you. I should at least post it on social media to show off a bit. Let everyone know. Come on.
This boy. No, you can't. If you post that, when your girlfriend sees it, won't you misunderstand?
Mommy, you are the woman I love most. Besides, I already told her. She's looking forward to meeting you soon.
And
Fine.
Narrated by
Then,
Media.
have someone get me a set of janitor uniforms. I want to see the current state of the Lu Group. By the way, I'll see what my future daughter-in-law is like.
Traveling incognito. Understood. Let's go.
In the years I've been abroad expanding the business, I wonder how Cheng Yu has been managing the company back home.
Move janitor.
Haruto, the Japanese client.
Mr. Haruto, you finally arrived. We've been waiting for you for a long time.
Dragon Country is truly a nation of etiquette. Indeed, it lives up to its reputation.
I haven't been to Lu Group in years. Why has Lu Group developed such a Japan-worshipping habit?
Mr. Haruto is one of our biggest clients. As long as we serve him well, I will definitely negotiate this project successfully.
Lin Qiaoqiao, Chen Roshan's assistant.
President Chen. President Chen, look at President Lu's social media feed. Why is he so intimate with that? Stranger? He lied to me about a business trip. Just to go off with some homewrecker. President Chen, don't get angry. I'm going to check it out right now. I have to see which homewrecker dares to seduce President Lu. Move janitor. No need to check anymore. She's already in the company. This... Mr. Haruto, I'll go prepare a gift for you. Make sure someone takes good care of Mr. Haruto. I have to go. Deal with that homewrecker. Did you find her? Miss Chen, we really couldn't find her. We've searched the business department, the finance and logistics department, even the basement parking garage. We couldn't find the janitor. You were talking about anywhere, Ruoshan. We've searched everywhere, but she's nowhere to be found. Follow me. Even if we have to tear this whole company apart, you will find her for me.
Honey, do you see? Our son hasn't relied on me. But he has managed the Lu Group very well. It's just that this Japan influence is a bit strong. It doesn't look like the business style of the Dragon Country at all.
President Chin, look over there. So she was hiding here. You wretch. How dare you pose as a janitor to seduce my boyfriend? You are truly bold.
Miss, don't get agitated. Isn't there some misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding? You dare to seduce my boyfriend, and you don't dare to admit it? Fine. Today I will teach you a lesson. So you know, who is the feature lady of the Lu
The
Group?
film was translated and narrated
Grab her for
by
me.
M Media.
You're Chin Ruoshan. Then do you know Lu Chengyu?
Shut your mouth! How dare you address President Lu by his name? I think you are deliberately provoking our President Chin. Now, I must on behalf of President Chin teach you a lesson.
Ruoshan, isn't there a misunderstanding?
You clearly know Lu Chenyu has a girlfriend. Yet you still dare to approach him. Do you think that with just this bit of beauty, you can steal my boyfriend? You love seducing men that much, don't you? Fine. Strip her naked for me. Let everyone see how filthy this woman really is.
I am Chenju's mother.
A homewrecker like you dares to impersonate my mother-in-law? My mother-in-law would never be the type to make such a scene as you do. President Chen, I don't think she's lying. Why don't we call President Lu? Call who? Chang Lu already said his mother isn't arriving until tomorrow. A homewrecker like you dares to lie? Let's see how I teach you a lesson. To break your habit of seducing my boyfriend, strip her clothes off right now.
You wouldn't dare.
This is a sacred relic from the temple, which I personally requested from Japan. And you dare to smash it. You not only seduced my man, but you also destroyed my property. Let's see how I handle you. Stop. What's all that noise? You're disturbing Mr. Hiroto's rest. My sincerest apologies. I'll make her shut up immediately. Throw her into the next room for me. Don't let her stay here and be an eyesore.
Don't touch me.
This is a medal. President Chen, it's CEO Lu's mother. It really looks like a medal. Could it be that she really is CEO Lu's mother? With how advanced counterfeiting technology is these days, it's definitely not real.
Chin Ruoshan, I advise you to return that medal to me. My husband passed away 5 years ago, and this is his only heirloom.
His only heirloom? Do you really think you can use a piece of scrap metal to claim to be Cheng Yu's mother? This counterfeit job is quite decent. But this homewrecker is truly ambitious. Not only is she seducing President Lu, but she even wants to be his mother. Miss Sean is absolutely right. In my opinion, this medal is 80 or 90% a fake, trying to impersonate someone from the Lu family to cling to Mr. Lu. It's probably just junk metal picked up from a scrapyard, yet she dares to bring it out to make a fool of herself.
Shut your mouth. All you do is call it a fake. This medal has a serial number and is properly registered in the archives. If you don't believe me, go check it yourself.
Look at her making up serial numbers. This kind of junk used for fraud should be broken in half.
Don't.
So you can't go around scamming people anymore.
Chin Ruoshan, do you even know what this is? If you dare to damage it, you will pay a heavy price.
Pay a price? You're just a homewrecker. What kind of price could you possibly make me pay? Miss Sean, look at her face. It's deathly pale. Could it be that we hit a nerve? I think so for sure. Otherwise, why would she be so frantic?
Chin Ruoshan, I'll say this one last time. Give it back to me. If you break it, you will regret it.
Regret? Fine. Since I was a child. In this Chin Ruoshan's dictionary, I have never known the word regret. Ms. Ruoshan, I think she's truly gone crazy from poverty, clutching this piece of scrap metal. and demanding to be President Lu's mother. Auntie, your dreams are a bit too big. Exactly. President Lu's father was a man of high status. How could he ever be involved with a woman who specializes in seducing men? This medal is definitely a fake. They definitely want to anger Miss Roshan, which is why she used this as a shield. And claiming it's the heirloom of President Lu's father, so we wouldn't dare touch her? How naive, you ungrateful wretch. If I were you, I would have already found a hole to crawl into. Otherwise, you're just making a fool of yourself here.
What nonsense are you all spouting? This medal was awarded to my husband for his contributions to this country. That's how he earned it. Chin Ruoshan, if you have even a shred of conscience left, then give it back to me.
Give it back to you? Who would want? This piece of scrap metal?
No.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Now that this thing is gone, I'd like to see what other lies you can come up with.
Chin Ruoshan, you will pay 100-fold. 1,000-fold for what you've done today.
Pay a price? What price can a homewrecker like you possibly make me pay? You didn't just seduce my man. You impersonated my mother-in-law, and you damaged my sacred relic. To just let you go like this would be letting you off too easy?
What do you want to do?
Mr. Haruto loves women like you. If take you to Mr. Haruto, he will surely be very satisfied.
What did you say?
What are you standing there for? Drag her away. You two, come over here and help. Take her, go into Mr. Haruto's room.
What are you doing? Are you all crazy? You're all insane. I already told you. I am Lu Chenchu's mother. Aren't you afraid that Chenyu will settle the score with you all?
Husband.
Hello? Chengyu, are you done with your work?
Ruoshan, are you at the company right now? My mother is going there today as well. She's taking the opportunity to stop by the company for an inspection, and she also wants to visit you. If you see her, make sure to treat her well.
Understood. So I'm going to find my mother-in-law now.
Chenyu,
Ruoshan. At your end. What is that nose?
I'm just messing around. Don't worry about it.
Messing around at the company? Never mind. If you see my mother, make sure you treat her with respect. We'll talk later. I'm hanging up.
Drag her into Mr. Haruto's room.
Chin Ruoshan, you will regret this.
Regret? Wait until you get into Mr. Haruto's room. And we'll see who really ends up regretting it. Take her away.
Let go of me, Chin Ruoshan. You will regret this.
Ms. Roshan, President Lu. President Lu is back.
Ruoshan, have you seen my mother? Hasn't my mother been here for a long time already? If you count the time, they should have already met, right? Why is there no news at all?
What are you talking about? Isn't my mother-in-law supposed to arrive tomorrow? I'll go notify the departments right now and tell them to look for her.
Could it be that mother hasn't finished her inspection yet? Forget it. I'll call her.
Fine.
Son.
Mother. Sean. Do you hear anything?
Hear what? I don't hear anything at all. Chengyu, let's go out for dinner together tonight. I've already booked a restaurant. That place is run by Japan people. The taste and the service are both better than local ones. Mother will definitely like it.
Whatever you decide. Have the company's janitors all clocked out today?
Lu Chengyu, what do you mean by that? Where are you going? President Lu. What happened? Everyone come over and look. His actual girlfriend is
The
standing
film
right
was
here.
translated and
Yet Lu Chengyu wants to go
narrated
find
by
another woman.
Billionaire.
I didn't expect that President Lu, who is usually so upright, would be messing around behind our backs.
Chin Ruoshan, what are you going crazy about? This is a company, not a marketplace. Mind your language.
Am I the one making a scene? You just arrived and you're already demanding to find that woman. Do you dare to say that there's nothing going on between you two? President Lu, I think you really have no eye for people. That woman is just a homewrecker trying to climb the social ladder.
Watch your tongue. I am busy all day. Handling company affairs. I don't have time for affairs.
Watch my tongue? Take a good look. I is your girlfriend.
Chin Ruoshan, how dare you? Slander me in public. I know. I've spent less time with you recently. But can you please stop making wild assumptions?
Am I the one making the scene? Am I the one making wild assumptions? Lu Chengyu, if you have no intentions toward her, why are you so insistent on finding her? That's right, President Lu. She's already followed you all the way to the company. She clearly wants to get your attention. Ms. Ruoshan, let me tell you, I've seen plenty of women like that. They specialize in finding wealthy and powerful men to latch onto. President Lu, I think President Chin makes a very valid point. You are young and talented, so it's hard to avoid being targeted by people with ulterior motives.
If you are accusing me of having an affair, you should at least provide some proof.
Proof? You came to the company and went straight to find her. Isn't that proof enough? If President Lu has nothing to hide, why are you getting so agitated? In my opinion, he must have been hit where it hurts. He's just trying to distance himself quickly.
This is ridiculous. I came here to find my mother, not to look for any homewrecker. Furthermore, what kind of dirty thoughts are you all carrying around in your heads?
Your mother? President Lu, are you just feeling guilty? And trying to lie your way out of this?
Shut your mouth. I hired you to work, not to gossip.
Are you being aggressive with me? Lu Chengyu, you have never treated me like this before. And yet because of that homewrecker, you're throwing away your girlfriend. Everyone tell me, isn't this an affair?
Mr. Haruto, our President Kin has prepared a gift for you.
You don't say. Looking at President Lu, he doesn't seem like that kind of person. It's hard to say. Seeing how bitterly Miss Chin is crying, who knows? It might be true. If President Lu did this, it really isn't right.
Chin Ruoshan, have you made enough of a scene? This is a company, not a place for you to act at.
I'm acting out? My boyfriend is chasing after someone else, and I'm not even allowed to say a few words? Lu Chengyu, if you have nothing to hide, then assure me right now that you won't see her again.
Listen to me explain. I really came here to find my mother. As for the homewrecker you mentioned, I don't know her at all.
You don't know her? Then what about the intimate photos you posted on your social feed with her? She even rode in your private car to the company. President Lu, you say you don't know her. Who were you trying to fool? Exactly. Even a 3-year-old wouldn't believe that excuse. I think it's 8 or 9 parts likely that she is latching onto President Lu, after all. Climbing to a high branch can turn one into a phoenix overnight. Who wouldn't want that?
My social feed. My feet only has my mother on it. How could it have become a homewrecker? Could they have done something to my mother? No. I still feel uneasy.
Don't you dare leave. If you don't make things clear today, don't even think about going anywhere.
Chin Ruoshan. If you continue to harass me unreasonably, then we are breaking up.
You're breaking up with me because of her again? Lu Chengyu, you are truly cruel. President Lu, you've gone too far. Sister Roshan dedicates herself to the company every day, running projects and negotiating deals. And you just decide to break up with her just because of that homewrecker? This scumbag is actually my boss. He's truly tainting the company's reputation.
I will say this one more time. I am innocent. If you all continue spreading rumors, don't blame me for taking action according to company policy.
President Lu, don't be so quick to lose your temper. If you really haven't done anything, then just let that homewrecker come and apologize. Wouldn't that settle it? But you keep protecting her. Isn't that just telling everyone you're guilty? He looks so upright. Who would have thought he'd actually cheat? Roshan is truly pitiful. She loves President Lu with all her heart, giving up so much, only to be humiliated by a homewrecker. I don't care. Today, either you make her kneel and apologize to me, or we go register our marriage. Otherwise, I'm staying right here and not going anywhere.
You are truly being unreasonable. This is a workplace, not a stage for you to throw a tantrum.
So what exactly am I to you in your heart? Now because of some cunning, manipulative homewrecker, you're treating me like this?
Chin Ruoshan, I've explained everything that needs to be explained. I advise you to stop acting so foolishly and irrationally.
I'm acting irrationally? Yes. Because I'm acting irrationally. That's why I've loved you for these past 4 years. Lu Chengyu, you're cheating now, and you won't even let people talk about it?
Enough. I'll say it again. I am not cheating. I am not looking for any homewrecker. If you continue using that filthy language to slander me and my employees, don't blame me for disregarding our past relationship.
Your past relationship consists of helping others scold me, while sneaking around behind my back to find a homewrecker. Lu Chengyu, I've seen right through you.
Wait.
This
thing.
was translated and
Why is it here?
narrated by M Media.
This is just some trash from the janitor.
Trash. This is a medal. How could it be trash? And why is it here? Who exactly ruined it? Tell me, was it you?
So what if I broke it? Who told that janitor to use it to scam people everywhere?
Scan? What did she scam you out of? This medal is extremely important to my mother. And you dared to ruin it. Chin Ruoshan, take a look at yourself. You are not only petty but also vicious.
You dare to scold me? You said whose this is. Your mother's.
That's right. This medal is my father's honor for defending the country. And you ruined it. Tell me, where is my mother exactly?
Ms. Roshan, could that cleaning woman really be President Lu's mother? Chengyu's mother? How could she be a janitor? It must be that. That woman stole it from the aunt. I have never even met the aunt. How would I know where she is?
Could it be as she said? Investigate this for me immediately. All the company's surveillance footage, send it to me right now. Also, get a team to search the company. Even if you have to dig 3 feet deep, find my mother. What on earth happened? I extract the surveillance footage. I will know.
Chengyu,
Someone Is anyone there? Help me.
What was that sound?
It seems like it's coming from inside the room. Damn it. You wretch. You dare hit me. You all are only fit to kneel at my feet. I should take your life first. Then I'll play with you to my heart's content.
Get out. Chin Ruoshan. After I get out of here, I will definitely make you pay 100,000 times over.
President Shen. Quickly, call the private doctor.
This can't be. The aunt absolutely cannot be that cleaning woman. The aunt's medal must have been stolen by someone.
President Liu, we have found your mother. She was locked in that Haruto's room. Her forehead is bleeding. Her clothes were torn. The doctor says she is currently mentally unstable, plus extreme physical exhaustion led to her fainting.
I have watched all the surveillance footage. They locked her in that Japanese man's room. They even dared to tear her clothes. My mother has never had to suffer such humiliation in her entire life.
I have already dispatched bodyguards to restrain that Haruto.
Go. Take Haruto to the International Security Bureau.
Understood.
Don't cry anymore. I am still alive.
President Shen, you've been unconscious for a whole day and night. I was so scared.
Has it been that long? Where is Zhengyu?
President Liu has already investigated all the surveillance footage. Haruto has been taken to the International Security Bureau. I investigated Chin Ruoshan, inside and out. This is all of her information.
Go. Bring my jewelry box here.
President Shen, do you want to?
The good show is about to begin. I must be dressed properly. I want a few people to know I am not someone anyone can bully.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Isn't this a lovely evening gown? How are you wearing it? Just came out of that Japanese man's room. And already wearing this gown to seduce others? You think Chengyu isn't here? So you came here to put on airs? That's right, Auntie. You take off the uniform, cleaner's outfit. Are you trying to fly up to the branches and become a phoenix? Let me tell you something. President Liu isn't here. Who are you putting on this act for?
I'm here to settle the score with you all.
Settle the score? With just you? You dare to talk about settling scores? Don't you have a mirror to see what you really are? No matter how fancy you dress, you're still just a cleaner. Do you really think you're the official wife? President Chen, they are intentionally trying to give you a hard time.
Chin Ruoshan, I am Liu Chenju's mother. You are his girlfriend. May I ask, where is the respect you should show your future mother-in-law?
You're lying. What kind of status does Chengyu's mother have? How could she possibly be wearing a cleaner's uniform? Not only did you steal my future mother-in-law's things, but you also dare to impersonate her. You have some nerve.
Do you recognize this jade pendant? It has been hanging on Chenju's keychain for 5 years now, last time before he went to Europe. He even complained to me that he forgot to bring it.
A fake jade pendant. What does that prove? In my opinion, because you see that my relationship with Chengyu is good, you made up this story to drive a wedge between us.
Chenju's past taste in girlfriends, I could still acknowledge. But looking at him now, he must be blind.
Stop lying. Chengyu isn't here, so no one can verify your identity.
Whether I am or not is not for you to decide. You say this jade is a fake and claim I stole the medal. Fine. Now let me ask you. You abused your power to throw me into the room with the Japan people and ruined my husband's heirloom. In your heart, have you ever considered the meaning of respect? Even if I weren't Jeonju's mother, even if I were just a cleaner, do you think you could just trample on me at will?
A lowly cleaner. Acting all high and mighty here.
Our Lu group can accommodate talented people, but we do not tolerate villains who bootleg the powerful and bully the weak, like you who can't distinguish right from wrong. I think your position as manager is about to be terminated.
You're just a lowly cleaner. Yet you dare to talk about firing a manager? I am the future daughter-in-law of the Lu group. If anyone is doing the firing, it would be me.
This ring was originally a gift I intended to give to my future daughter-in-law. It seems now it can't be given away.
Look at this cut. It looks like Belgian craftsmanship. The emerald on this ring is an old style. It must be a rare item from many years ago. Ruoshin, could she really be your mother-in-law? A cleaner like her. Where would she get such nice things? This must be a fake bot at a street stall. Brought here to scam people.
Jin Ruoshin, a woman who worships foreign things and flatters those in power like you, is fundamentally unworthy of stepping into our Lu family home. Jin Ruoshin. The side of this ring is engraved with Jeonju's mother's name. Do you dare to pick it up and look?
I despise. Stop putting on a show here. Impersonating Chengyu's mother. Are you afraid people don't know that you want to climb the social ladder? Exactly. Madame Lu would never use such despicable tactics. Besides, our Ruoshin is the true fiancé, personally acknowledged by President Lu. Is it your place to boss people around?
A fiancé personally acknowledged. Has Chengyu ever brought you to his home? Have you ever seen the pine and crane painting hanging in his study?
That's because he said his family doesn't like outsiders.
I painted that for Chengju's birthday last year. I knitted him a grey sweater. On the sleeve cuff I even embroidered his birthday. Have you seen it?
President Lu does seem to have worn a grey sweater before. You're just unwilling to see me and Chengyu happy.
You don't even know such a small detail. Yet you dare to claim I am Chengju's fiancé. You're panicking now, aren't you? Is it because you have a guilty conscience?
How would I know about these trivial matters? He never told me.
He didn't tell you, or did you never care in the first place? You
The
said
film
you
was
love Chengyu,
translated and
but you
narrated
don't
by
even know
Media.
the situation of his family.
I don't know it. So what if I don't know? I was seriously injured, but got seriously injured in a car accident. Unlike you. Bringing a bunch of fakes and playing tricks here. You just don't want to see others living well.
You said Chengyu was almost hit by a car, right? As far as I know, Chengju's car accident that day was staged by someone you hired. You were the one who ordered the hit, right?
You're talking nonsense. You're slandering me.
Slander. The driver who caused the accident and fled, named Wang Dayun, right? He's out of prison now. Now, do you want me to call him here to confront you directly?
Ruoshin, don't pay attention to her. She is probably just trying to stir up trouble. That's right. Who knows where she made up this story?
You keep saying you love Chengyu. But even the orchid pot that Chengyu likes the most, you found it an eyesore and threw it in the trash.
I just thought it was someone wanted weed.
A weed. Every Wednesday Chengyu personally waters that orchid in his office drawer. He always keeps specialized fertilizer as his fiancé. Did you know that?
She seems to understand President Lu very well. Maybe she really is President Lu's mother. Everyone don't believe her. She's lying.
I'm a fraud. Then what about you? Do you know what this is? This is the file. You sent someone to the finance department to request a statement of Chenju's personal account, which was rejected 3 times. Do you want me to read it out to everyone? Right here.
You. How do you have this?
Jin Ruoshin. If you don't want people to know, you shouldn't have done it. I never expected that behind Chenju's back, you could do such things.
So what if I investigated his transaction history? I'm his fiancée. Investigating his transaction history, isn't that expected? On the contrary, you are the vile one. Secretly plotting and scheming in this company.
Plotting. Then I also want to ask everyone. A fiancé who doesn't even know his birthday preferences, or the things his family loves or hates. Did she come here to love him? Or did she come here for something else?
Do you have proof? If you don't have proof, then that is slander.
You want proof? The security room is right over there. I believe Chengyu has already seen the entire content on the security footage. You tell me if he saw how you took me into the room of that Japanese man, how you damaged the medal of his father, and how you finally led this group of people to humiliate me. Will he believe you? Or will he believe me?
Security footage? You just forged that. Chengyu is inherently kind, and you were taking advantage of that to deceive us. Everyone, don't be fooled by her, this woman. Forged her identity to come to our company and spout nonsense, just to sow discord between me and Chengyu. Everyone, don't believe her. That's right. This old woman is a total fraud. She just made up a few random things about the president's preferences, and now she wants to be the president's mother? I think you are truly malicious. Chengyu hates insubordination the most. If you were Chengyu's mother, wouldn't you even understand this role? At that time, you were wearing a janitor's uniform, acting so arrogantly in front of us. How could Chengyu's mother be like that? That's exactly right. Last week, the president even fired an intern on the spot for daring to talk back to their manager. President Liu values the relationship between superiors and subordinates very much.
Why is everyone gathered here?
Chengyu, you're finally here. This woman is impersonating your mother, and she even brought a fake diamond ring to deceive us. Hurry up and expose her.
Mother, are you alright?
I'm fine.
What?
Where did you get the nerve to treat my mother like that? And you even damaged the gift she specially prepared for my fiancé.
Ruoshin, what should we do? She really is the president's mother. No way. She's dressed so shabbily. How could she be your mother?
What my mother likes to wear or do is not for you to point fingers at. I have already checked all the security footage. You all took my mother to the Japanese man's room, damaged my father's medal, and even smashed her gift. Chin Ruoshin, where on earth do you get such confidence?
Chengyu, it's not like that. Let me explain.
What else is there to explain? From now on, you have no relationship with the Liu Group. Assistant Liu.
President Liu.
Chin Ruoshin abused her power. Fire her immediately. Pursue full responsibility for the damage to personal property. Get to work.
Yes.
Chengyu, how could you be so heartless to me? It's impossible. This woman absolutely can't be your mother. Are you afraid of being exposed? So you're deliberately lying to me?
Chin Ruoshin. Whether I am Chenju's mother or not, isn't Chenju's word enough? Or in your eyes? The matriarch of the Liu family must be draped in gold and silver, covered in jewels, with servants at her beck and call, and not allowed to have a shred of normalcy.
Why did you do that?
Because when I was young, when I first started my business, I used to sleep in the warehouse, and I ran all over the streets. Today I wanted to inspect my company. So what if I wore a janitor's uniform? On the contrary, you all insulted me the moment you opened your mouths. Just because my status seems low, does that mean you can bully me at will? Where did you learn this bad habit of looking down on everyone?
Me looking down on everyone? At least I don't put on airs. On the contrary, you, if you are the matriarch of the Liu family, why didn't you admit it properly from the start? Instead of wearing a janitor's uniform and putting on an act here, you just wanted to make us look like fools.
I'm putting on an act. When I wanted to come to the company, Chengyu wanted to arrange bodyguards and a driver for me, and even wanted all of you to come out and line up to welcome me. I was the one who refused. I just wanted to come to the company myself to see if the employees at our Liu group know how to respect others or not.
This is clearly deception.
You brought this on yourself. You abused your power, and now you're blaming me. Chin-ruoshin. When everyone was pointing at me, calling me a lowly janitor, you stood on the sidelines and laughed. Was I the one putting on an act? Or is it that you never believed what I said?
So that's how it is. The President Lu's mother wore a janitor's uniform just to inspect the company. So that's why Ruoshin is so arrogant. She had no idea. This was her future mother-in-law.
Mother. Why are you still talking to her? Even now. Are you still blaming my mother for putting on an act for you when you were bullying her? Why didn't you think about the word respect? My mother slapping you once was already giving you plenty of face.
So what if she's your mother? I've been with you for so long. We can't just break up like that. Isn't it because she finds me an eyesore? I'll fix it, okay?
This is 50% of the shares of our Lu Group. I already had my lawyer draft the agreement. I originally thought that once Chengyu married you, I would personally transfer it to you right at your wedding.
50% of the shares. President Lu's mother is truly too generous. To be honest, this whole thing was indeed. Chin Ruoshin acted improperly. I knew it. And he will still trust me. Chengyu, your mother, she still acknowledges me.
But now I don't want to give it anymore. I have always been curious what someone who deserves these shares and is worthy of my son looks like. Today I know. It's not you. Because you are fundamentally unworthy.
Auntie, I was wrong.
This is the price you must pay for your ignorance. And as for the rest of you, our Lu Group, how could we hire such fools who can't tell right from wrong and only know how to flatter the powerful?
Auntie, please spare us. Auntie, it's because we were blind and couldn't see the truth. Auntie, I was wrong. I was truly wrong. Please give me one more chance, Auntie. I will work like a beast of burden for you. I will take care of you. That's right, Auntie Shen. Ruoshin was just too agitated. She has already learned her lesson. Auntie, please spare us. Ruoshin is actually very good to President Lu. She has always been a qualified fiancé. Could you please be the bigger person and overlook her mistakes?
Fiancé.
After what Chin Ruoshin did to harm my mother, there is no longer any relationship between her and me. And as for you all, who helped Chin Ruoshin insult my mother,
The film was translated and
the company will fire every one of you immediately.
Auntie Chengyu. It wasn't me. It was her. She was the one who instigated me to bully you. You're talking nonsense. How many times have I told you? I advised you to leave yourself a way out, but you insisted on destroying other people's honors and locking them in the storage room. Indeed. You even considered a Japan relic to be a treasure. While looking down on President Lu's father's medal, you have no talent yet. You love to put on a show. Shut your mouth.
Zhao Liwei, a shareholder of Lu Group.
What is going on here?
Gao Junfeng, a shareholder of Lu Group.
Isn't that Kenrushin? Why is she here?
Had he never received any benefits from me? Back then, when your younger brother needed 200,000 to buy a house, who transferred the money to you overnight? Now you're biting the hand that fed you. You truly are shameless. Transfer? You still have the nerve to mention transfers? That was hush money. I helped you fix the quarterly performance report. You and Wang Mei colluded with each other, turning the company's projects from losses into profits. When you tricked President Lu into signing, why didn't you talk about the benefits then? This foolish Chin Ruoshin. What kind of allies did you even find? Everyone probably doesn't know this, but when Chin Ruoshin approached President Lu, it wasn't because of love. Ling Qiaqia, what are you saying? Chengyu, you have to believe me. My feelings for you are genuine. Genuine? Chinru Ocean, ask your own conscience. When you dragged me into this, what did you tell me? She said President Liu was just a puppet protected by his mother. After overthrowing him, the entire Liu group would be ours. I've been exposed. Quick, think of a way to protect your identities.
That's right. It's this Kim Rushin who previously instigated me to embezzle public funds for real estate speculation. I didn't agree to it. And at the last gathering, Lin Chaokio was drunk and complained to us, saying that accident was staged by her. If Lu Chenju wasn't the chairman of Lu Group, she would have dumped him long ago.
Zhao Liwei and Jiao Yunfeng are shareholders of the Lu Group, and this person is just a manager. But why does it feel like the three of them have known each other for a long time?
These people actually betrayed me. Chengyu, they're all lying. They are lying. I truly love you.
So it was a performance from the very beginning. It turns out I was blind back then. It turns out that when you looked at me, the expectation and joy on your face weren't because of me, but because you were targeting my money. I was truly so stupid back then. I was actually blinded by your innocent and pure appearance. Deceived.
No, Chengyu, I truly love you.
Love me? What you love is not me. What you love is my money. Let's just say I misjudged the person. My sincere feelings over these past few years have all been thrown to the dogs.
Chengyu, who hasn't made mistakes when they were young? The important thing is to stop at the right time.
The most urgent thing now is to stop Chinru Ocean. We absolutely can't let her reveal our affairs to the outside world.
That's not right. This person is definitely not simple.
No, I must find a way to end this performance. We can't let the organization be implicated.
Mother. I'm fine. Chinru Ocean. I can choose not to pursue the things you did to harm me, but you harmed my mother. For this, I will not forgive you. And as for the rest of you, I want all those who bullied my mother to write a confession.
The film was translated and
Making
narrated
them
by
write it now
Media.
might be too rushed. After all, many shareholders haven't arrived yet. Those people don't know their true colors yet.
Fine. Assistant Liu,
President Liu,
call a few bodyguards here immediately. Take Chinru Ocean and the others to the board of directors' office and summon all the shareholders.
yes.
10 minutes. The board of directors' office.
President Liu, I have finished the work you assigned me. The rest are their reasons for resigning. And your signature.
Confession.
Now in front of all the shareholders, you will rewrite everything. The mistakes you have made against me, including the time, location, and specific details. Do not hide anything. After that, take this document and write your resignation letters yourself.
Who do you think you are? You're nothing more than a small Lu group.
The film was
What is there to be
translated
arrogant about?
and narrated by M.
Behind me is the world's #1 Dashing Group.
Unexpectedly. So she was relying on dashing. Then I must see who exactly is standing behind her.
How about this? Why don't you kneel down and apologize to me now? I might show mercy and spare you. However, remember to hand over all control of the Lu group to me. Otherwise, I will have the people from Dashing Group deal with you
Chin Ruoshan. I didn't expect you to be that kind of person. I was truly blind. I always thought you were a gentle and kind person.
I almost forgot Chin Ruoshan still has a trump card. Lu Chengyu. Our Shan has her eyes on you. That is your good fortune. I advise you to apologize to Shan quickly. Otherwise, when the people from Deshin Group arrive, this Lu group of yours will soon have to change its name to Chin.
The vice president of Deshin Group is here.
Mr. Wu, you've arrived.
The film was translated and
President Shen. Why are you here?
Impossible. This is impossible. Mr. Wu, did you mistake me for someone else?
What nonsense are you spouting? President Shen and I built this business together. How could I possibly mistake her?
Wu Jianhua, what's your relationship with Jin Ruoshan? Why is she so arrogant, daring to use the name of our Deshin Group to throw her weight around outside and ruin the group's reputation?
President Shen, Kin Rushan is a child you sponsored at the orphanage a long time ago. After she left the orphanage, she found me, wanting to repay your kindness from back then. But at that time, the company was in a crisis. So, I let her go. Later on, I reported this to you. And you told me to continue sponsoring her, to help her with her studies. Who would have thought that she...
I remember now. It was I who told you to handle this matter, wasn't it? I never expected that I would end up helping someone so ungrateful.
Why is it you? I shouldn't have trusted such a fool. Chin Ruoshan, it's too late now. We're finished. Chin Ruoshan, you fraud. You've ruined us. We shouldn't have believed you. President Shen, we were wrong. It was all this brat King Ruoshan. She instigated us. Chin Ruoshan, you've lied so much. Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning? So it turns out, you're just a child. From an orphanage. You even lied to us. And said you ran away from home. To experience life. Fine. I despise you. You wretch. Let go. Auntie. I was wrong. I truly know my mistake now. Please give me another chance. Can you?
People in this world are all the same, valuing wealth and despising poverty. When you have money and power, many people will surround you. But when you have nothing left, those who only came for the benefits will abandon you without a second thought. Do you understand now? Do you get it?
President Shen. I know. All of her secrets. She doesn't just want to take over the Lu Group. She's also a spy sent by Japan. Ling Qiao. Do you know what you're saying? Of course I know what I'm saying. You voluntarily joined. That's spy organization. You don't just like the culture and services of Japan. You even look down on local food, saying it wasn't as good as Japan food. You truly are a bootlicker for foreign things. I didn't.
Well done, Chin Ruoshan. I
film was
originally thought that
translated
you are
and
nothing but a
narrated
two-faced
by M
hypocrite.
Media.
I never expected that. You would be this shameless. And as for you three, Wu Jianhua, have the bodyguards immediately. Take them to the police station. Let the police handle them.
Understood, President Shen. Bodyguards.
President Shen, we were just momentarily confused. Is it really necessary to be this heartless?
That's right, President Shen. We all know we were wrong.
Exactly.
We guarantee we will never have any bad intentions again. Please have mercy on us.
Whoever offends our dragon country, I will never forgive. As for you lot, escort them all to the police station as well. I will have my assistant send the footage of you insulting me there. I will also hire the best lawyer to make you pay a heavy price.
Understood, President Shen.
No. I absolutely can't be arrested.
How bold of you. You even dare to run?
What are you all still standing there for? Go after her. Understood.
Mommy. With so many bodyguards here, Chin Ruoshan, she definitely won't be able to escape.
What should I do now? I have nothing left. Where else can I even go? Are they actually coming to arrest me?
Shan. Dad is here. No one will ever be able to bully you again.
You're lying. I am an orphan. I don't have a father.
Shan. The reason I abandoned you back then was due to circumstances beyond my control. Now that I've handled everything, I've come to take you home. My child, when you were little, you loved singing to me most of all. That song, The Flying Insect. Do you remember? So good.
Are you really my father?
Yes. Shan. Dad is back. Everything you've been through, I know it all now. Don't worry. Your father is now the king of the underworld in City A. For the harm they've caused you, I will make them pay 100 times over.
Dad.
Is there still no news about Chin Ruoshan?
That's strange. It's been many days. And we've sent out so many bodyguards, yet we still can't find a trace of her.
No. This is bad. President Shen, President Liu, Qin Ruoshan led a group of people to the company.
What? Is she walking right into our trap?
Qin Ruoshan brought a group of people. They look like gangsters. They are following Qin Ruoshan and have entered the conference room. Should we call the police?
Of course we should call the police. But before that, Assistant Liu, go do something for me.
Understood.
Let's go, my child. We're going to meet them.
Yes.
Dad. Later, you must stand up for me and teach that woman a lesson. She's the one who caused me such misery.
Shan, rest assured. You were my only beloved daughter. And it was so difficult to find you again. I will definitely protect you well.
My biological father is actually the king of the underworld in City A. This time, I will definitely make Liu Chengyu and his mother pay. I want you all to kneel and beg me. Hand over the Liu group and the Desheng group to me. You've got some nerve. Today, I will make you regret treating me like this. What are you laughing at?
Laughing at your stupidity. You don't know your own limits. And what's more, you don't know the meaning of fear. I need to stall for time and keep these people in front of me calm.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
President Shen, you certainly have spirit. Seeing so many people here, you still have the heart to tease my daughter. Since we're here, let's get down to business. These are all the injustices that my daughter had to endure at Liu Group. The compensation amount that we are demanding depends on the severity of these incidents. President Shen, take a look.
As far as I know, this Chin Ruoshan is at Liu Group, only ever bullied others. So who would ever be able to bully her? Furthermore, in this file, how much of this content is even true?
CEO Liu is an intelligent person, not easily fooled, right? But this is something I spent many days working on. Now, I say it's true. So it is true. Do you hear me?
So, Mr. Chin, are you threatening me?
We live in a society ruled by law. Talk of threats or no threats. That sounds unpleasant to my ears. I didn't bring my brothers to see President Shen to discuss compensation. How can you call that a threat? My brothers were just heartbroken for my daughter. So there are a few more of us here. I hope President Shen will overlook this. Isn't that right, brothers? Right.
I advise you to sign that document quickly. Hand over control of Lu Group and Dishing Group to me. I might even ask my father to put in a good word for you and leave you some money for your retirement.
Chin Ruoshan. Don't go too far.
And if I do go too far, so what? What can he do to me? Who told me to have such a powerful father? Unlike you, with a father who died early and left behind a pathetic mother.
Chin Ruoshan. Do you believe I'll take your life?
Put the gun down. I'll sign.
Mommy.
Lu Chengyu, I never expected you would end up in such a pathetic state today. I will make you regret what you did to me before.
Chin Ruoshan. I never expected you to be such a vicious, crazy woman.
Based on the timing, Assistant Liu should be back soon.
Lu Chengyu, what are you going crazy for? I used to think you had a good temperament. But now it seems you are nothing but an unstable emotional time bomb. It's a good thing I didn't marry you before. Otherwise, I don't know how you would treat me now.
Shan. A person like that is truly not someone you should marry. Later on, Dad will help you find a better match.
Thank you, Dad. Having a dad like you is so good.
President Shen, why do you keep looking out the door? Are you waiting for someone?
Mr. Chin, you are overthinking it. Given Mr. Chin's status in Yanqing, what news could possibly escape your notice? How would I dare to pull any shady tricks right under your nose?
That Shen, I advise you to sign those documents quickly, and I will let you go. Otherwise, this bullet doesn't have eyes.
I'll sign.
Mommy. Don't sign it.
Chengyu, let go.
You are all surrounded. Don't move.
Officer, what is going on here? We are having a serious discussion about compensation. President Shen, care to explain?
Of course they're here to arrest all of you.
We live in a society governed by law. Police must rely on evidence when making arrests. President Shen, if you don't have a valid reason
The film was translated
to lock
and
me up
narrated by
and wait a few
Media.
days before releasing me, you better be careful.
Don't think that just because you're some big-time gangster, you can do whatever you want. Don't be so confident. Chin. See? Whoa.
Dad, what is happening? We'll be fine. Right? Quiet. Take him away. Dad. Say something, Dad. Say something, Dad.
Let's go.
Mrs. Shen, are you hurt?
I'm fine. It's a good thing you all arrived in time.
That is what we should do. Commander Liu, you have previously contributed a great deal to the people. Our superiors also specifically instructed us to ensure your personal safety. This is all part of our duty. We must also thank Mrs. Shen this time for making this successful arrest possible. Thank you, Mrs. Shen, for cooperating with our work.
That is my responsibility as a citizen of Yanqing. Being able to cooperate with the police to catch criminals is also the duty of every citizen. You said the person Qin Ruoshan brought was Qin Jigo. Assistant Liu, go find someone to help me.
President Qin just give the order.
2 days ago, I heard that the authorities were trying to catch this Qin Jigo. But this Qin Jigo is too cunning and runs too fast. Later, Cheng Yu and I will go stall him. You go to the police station and find the chief. Said that Qin Jigo is currently at our Lu group. Is that clear?
Clear.
Qin Ruoshan. A fool is a fool forever. Thank you for this great gift. Alright, son. Pull yourself together. After this, they will be completely finished.
Mommy. I was still too impulsive. Even though I knew you had a backup plan and how to deal with. But hearing him say that about you and Dad, I couldn't hold back.
That's a small matter. How old are you after all? At 20-something. How many young people like you can calmly face the fact that their family is being humiliated? It's not your fault. You just need time to grow.
Yes, Mommy. I will definitely try my best. I will make myself stronger. Only then will I be able to protect you.
Good. Son, over the past time in the company, I have been observing every aspect of the work at Lu Group. You have managed very well. Therefore, I want you to return and take over Desheng Group. What do you think?
Desheng? But Lu Group needs your help to thrive. If I take over Desheng like that, will it be?
What are you afraid of? I am here now. Are you afraid you can't manage a company? Besides, even if you fail, it doesn't matter at all. On the path to success, you have to walk steadily, step by step. You have me as your support now.
Yes, I understand. Then Mommy, come back and teach me how to manage Desheng.
All right. You silly boy.
A few months later. Desheng Group succession party.
Hello everyone. Welcome everyone to attend the succession party of the heir of Desheng Group. Please give a round of applause to welcome the heir, Mr. Lu Chenju. Please take the stage.
Hello everyone. I am Lu Chenyu. The reason I have been able to achieve such glorious success today is because I have a wonderful mother. She is not only a great mother, but she is also an outstanding entrepreneur. Desheng Group, reaching where it is today, is thanks to her leadership. And now, I would like to invite the founder of Desheng Group, who is also my mother, Miss Chen Manjin, to the stage.
Desheng Group. Achieving these results today is not just my personal accomplishment, but the result of the collective efforts of every employee here. I have said before, Desheng does not belong to any single individual. It belongs to the collective. Desheng is our shared home.
The film was translated and narrated
Very well.
by M Media.
Today is the succession ceremony for my son, Lu Chengyu. I have decided to hand over Desheng Group to Chengyu because over the past few months, I have witnessed his remarkable growth. He now has the ability to operate independently. I hope the future Desheng, under the leadership of Lu Chengyu, who can come forward an even greater and higher stage.